Kia ora, my name is Jackson Tapairi. I'm originally from Waimana, brought up in Murupara and now living in Nongataha. I'm married with 6 children and 5 mokopuna. I'm a self-employed driving instructor here in Rotorua. I enjoy being with my family, doing stuff with my family together and riding motorbikes with my mates. Life for me growing up had its good and it had its bad. It was quite hard though with my father being a farmer and things like that, growing up on the farm. I had a very abusive uncle who used to abuse me every day, and growing up with that was quite hard, and just having to live through that as a child was quite hard. Some of the stuff that happened on the farm with my dad and while he was working was quite hard as well. One of the main challenges for me was trust. Didn't trust my father, didn't trust the uncle that was there watching over us because of the abusive nature. Just getting through life as a 5-year-old, 7-year-old was quite hard with him around all the time. And the challenges was just trying to be a kid at that age with an uncle around who just was wanting to abuse me all the time. So that was quite hard. And knowing that my parents were in the next room while I was being abused, there was a lack of trust with them as well. Not knowing that they didn't know what was going on. And so growing up with that was quite hard. It's taken a little while now for me to trust my parents, especially my father, so that's been hard. I had enough. I just came to a point in my life where I just had enough of the mistrust in adults, especially adult men. I wanted a better life for myself. I wanted a better life for my family, and the only way I could find that was finding Jesus. And I didn't know that it was Jesus that I was looking for until I was invited to the church and found him there at the Charisma Church in 1997. Being a Christian has helped me heaps because Jesus has shown me who I am in him. Jesus has shown me how to trust again. Through Jesus I love my Father now. Following Jesus has been the best decision I've ever made in my life. I'm full of life now, I'm full of joy, there's peace within me now. Spend a lot of time with my father, even today, spent some time with him today, and that's been awesome. And having a family also that loves the Lord, that's been a big help for me. And my wife who loves the Lord as well, and my boys love the Lord, that's been heaps for me. Spending time with God in his word, spending time doing what Jesus has been asking me to do. Sometimes it's not hard, but it's following him. Well, over the years I've heard people's interpretation of God and what they thought of God and how God should be. But what I've learned through having a relationship with him, I know the real God. I know what he's like, I know his voice. I know that he loves me, and I know I can trust him. And I hope that everybody who doesn't know him will get to know him like I do, especially my family and all my friends.
Fear doesn't live here no more. Fear doesn't live here no more. Your name was spoken, your love brought healing to me.
Deep dark pit of pain, so much heartache, trials and tribulations. You deliver me from loneliness and desperation. You saved me with your very own life. You brought me out of a deep dark you've done for me. I walk in the light of your glory, glory. I will live every day, wherever what you've done for me. I walk in the light of your glory, glory, glory. You brought me out of a deep, dark pit of pain. So much heartache, trials and tribulations. You deliver me from loneliness and desperation. Save me with your very own life. So I will live every day, wherever what you've done for me. I walk in the light of your glory, glory. I will live every day, wherever what you've done for me. I walk in the light of your glory, glory, glory. I will live every day, wherever what you've done for me. I walk in the light of your glory, glory. I will live every day, wherever what you've done for me. I walk in the light of your glory, glory, glory.
Kia ora, ko Shane Hiddenwire tōku ingoa. He moko puna tēnei no Te Arawa Waka, no Ngāti Tarawhai, no Ngāti Pukeao, no Tapu Wika, no Ngāti Tūwhare Toa anō hoki. My name's Shane Hiddenwire. My family are from Tūrangi and from Rotoiti, but now I live in Linmore in Rotorua. I'm divorced and I have no children, and I work as the General Manager for Te Arawa Fisheries. What I enjoy most about life is I love my work, I love my church, my family and my friends. This is my life story, my struggles, my triumphs, my new future, which is available to all who believe. Yeah, my life growing up was good. I had a great parents, a great family. I was born into a Ratana family, so I was baptised Ratana, but we weren't really involved in the church, so I didn't have any church upbringing really, but we believed in God. And I had a friend who was a Christian, went along to a youth group. So even as a child, God was trying to get to me. I always knew he was there and looking after me. But we didn't have any significant church upbringing. I was challenged with issues about hope when growing up. I think even though I had a good childhood, I probably struggled sometimes with feelings of not feeling good enough, trying to please people, trying to keep everybody happy. So sometimes that made life pretty tough when you're trying to keep everybody else happy and approving of you. And I think sometimes that could raise issues about hopelessness, because you think, gosh, is this what life's all about? You're running around trying to, be the best at your schoolwork and at your work and be popular with friends. I chose to follow Jesus because I think life can be really hard without him, and I'd say impossible even. I struggled with, just sometimes you feel like you're on a treadmill, trying to keep everybody happy, trying to work really hard, trying to do everything well so that everybody's approving. And I think when things start going wrong, you realise, I can't do this anymore. I've had enough. I've overcome some feelings about hopelessness through a relationship with God. So through knowing God and knowing what Jesus did on the cross 2,000 years ago, I realised that even though sometimes I might fall short in life, because Jesus paid the price, because he took my place for my sins, now I'm able to live with God's grace on my life. I would recommend my God to any people who, like me, have at times struggled with feelings of hopelessness, of feeling like, what's this life about? Because our God gives us our reason for living. He created us for a purpose, and He wants us to live amazing lives for Him, serving Him and serving others. So it's just an awesome place to be for anyone who wants to, really live the amazing life that God has planned for all of us.
You can see the rain running down my face. You can see my heart. You can see my pain. I believe in love. I believe in you. I believe you died for me. I believe it's true. I believe you came back. I believe you saved us. We deserve nothing. Look at what you gave us. You can see the rain running down my face. You can see my heart. You can see my pain. I believe in love. I believe in you. I believe you died for me. I believe it's true. I believe you came back. I believe you saved us. We deserve nothing. Look at what you gave us. From the highs to the lows, one thing I'll always know: my God's everlasting love, it will always show. When I feel down and out, I know He's got my back. He gives me strength, and here He is that I can lack. Through His strength, He brings out the best in me. I was blind, but now I can see. Now I can see. You can see the rain running down my face. You can see my heart. You can see my pain. I believe in love. I believe in you. I believe you died for me. I believe it's true. I believe you came back. I believe you saved us. We deserve nothing. Look at what you gave us. You can see the rain running down my face. You can see my heart. You can see my pain. I believe in love. I believe in you. Running down my face. You can see my heart. You can see my pain. I believe in love. I believe in you. I believe you died for me. I believe it's true. I believe you came back. I believe you saved us. We deserve nothing. Look at what you gave us. You can see the rain.
Kia ora tātou, ko Hirowani Waikato tōku ingoa, and I reigned from the mighty Waikato e Ngāti Porou. I've moved from Huntly and I now live in Selwyn Heights, Rotorua. I am married and have 2 beautiful children. My profession is a television cameraman, editor, director, and a new television producer. What I enjoy most in life is listening and obeying to my God. I love my church, I love my family and all of my friends. Life growing up for me was filled with happiness and sadness. I don't have much things of my father because I lost him when I was 1 in a pub fight. The last words my mother said to me as she let me sleep beside her in her bed, she said, if you hear me making any noise, don't worry about it, just keep sleeping. And my mother died that night, and I was only 7. So, yep, I lost those that I really loved at an early age. So, from being in a time of being lost, my auntie, my uncle, they found me, and they raised me and my sister, and they raised us the best they could, full of love, and I really needed that. And I got lost in alcohol. That's where I found comfort. That's where I found confidence. I enjoyed everything about alcohol. I was only living day by day to go to parties on the weekend, be it if I gate crash, be it whatever. I really just wanted to go to parties, get drunk, because that was the only thing that gave me enjoyment. And then leading a life of alcoholism at the age of 16, I started getting into women, but I blame myself for not choosing good decisions. I don't even blame the loss of my father. Some people say, oh, it's maybe because you didn't have a father figure. Maybe he didn't give you wise counsel when you needed it. But I knew what was right and I knew what was wrong, and I chose to live a life that was wrong. I was down in my room and I said, right, God, if you're real, I'm going to give you a go. Can you try and get rid of this pain that I'm going through right now, because I can't handle it? This God that I prayed out to, because I meant it with everything I had. It's like he said, don't give up on me. I'm going to heal you. And so what I did was I got myself into a church, a Bible-believing, God-loving church. Not only did he heal me just in what I asked for, but he healed me in my marriage. He healed me with alcohol. I haven't touched that stuff since the day, it's kind of like 8 years ago. And he's healed me in all different areas, being a better father, being appreciative of what I have. He's come to teach me that I can be the best that he wants me to be. And he's always told me that, you know, I am his son. I can be, whoever God wants me to be. I just need to know that. And that's sad when you lose a mum and a dad and there's no one there to tell you that as you're growing up, that you can be better than what you're choosing to be at that time. God is there for you if you choose to come to know him, to come to love him. And that's why I recommend this God to anybody, because if you're in a place of being lost, he truly will find you, and he'll take you and he'll make you be the person that he wants you to. And that's something that I love about our God.